On March 11th, 2020, we came in thinking it was business as usual. Everything had changed. We needed to look at all of our practices to make sure we are keeping our staff safe, our patients safe, and our community safe.
The pandemic has definitely taught me not to sweat the small things. They don't matter. Just take the time to cherish your family, tell them you love them, and do those little gestures that matter, and just show how much you appreciate them.
One thing that is very obvious now is how much we depend on each other, actually, as colleagues. In terms of home life, this pandemic has given us the opportunity to be together as a family and slow down. I find that I spend a lot more time with my kids actually talking and playing games together.
The teamwork has been phenomenal. Like leaning on our coworkers in this uncertain time has been priceless for me. And at home, it's putting on all those new hats. So homeschooling, being the teacher and the mom and the cook and bottle washer, and then coming to work and still working full time.
We actually here at the dialysis unit at RVH had the first case and death in Ontario. That was really hard for our team.
The culture and the work family that I've discovered over here saved my career as a nurse. I don't think I'd be a nurse if I didn't.
When you leave the hospital, you're still not leaving the COVID behind. It's all around you outside, and it's on your mind when you're considering your families that you do have close to you, and the family members that you can get close to.
It's my friends. That's my friends a lot. My friends are very important to me, and I don't see them anymore.
We luckily work as an amazing team down here in the ICU, and coming together as colleagues and peers has really been a beneficial kind of experience for all of us to kind of work together and get through this together as a group.
Was the opportunity to come to the ICU as part of the COVID preparedness changes, and staffing was supposed to be a trial, and ended up being a great fit for me and a great fit for the team. And almost a year later, I'm still here and really enjoying the change, and it's been great to support a fantastic team who have been working incredibly hard despite all the challenges that we've faced through the year.
Everyone needs to help each other out, whether it be in the community or whether it be at home, like delivering groceries to people who are in quarantine or helping out your staff member. It's just making sure that you're there for the people that you work with or the people that are at home.
Depending on each other, and I think that's the most important because it's survival. So it's not just about one person, it's about everybody.
Our team has been amazing. We have gelled together. There's been so many new faces that have come through here. We've had the opportunity to train lots of new people coming in, and we really are a team. We've really been trying to support each other too. Like, not only are we supporting our RVH staff here, but we're supporting each other with some of the challenges that we're facing outside of the organization. Every one of us have our COVID story and the things that we're facing outside.
I think it's been a huge change. I used to see patients in person, and now there's not a whole lot of in-person visits, lots of virtual. So I feel like we may be missing an element of that connection with our patients.
It's definitely more challenging than it ever has been, and there's so many more limitations as well.
I'm going with the mentality that everyone's going to be positive, so instead of approaching somebody sort of open and face first, you're kind of hesitant and standing back, and it doesn't give them that same sense of comfort.
But I really feel like we've come together and we've worked extra hard just to try to make up for that. We still have great conversations and great rapport with our patients, so they're getting excellent care. That hasn't stopped at all.
I think it reminds you of the very few things in life that really matter, and most of the things we think that matter actually don't matter. So it's always good to remind yourself that there are a lot of things that you think are essential to a happy life that have nothing to do with you being happy or sad.
The pandemic, with everything being shut down, has given me an opportunity to be okay with being alone and being in solitude and rediscovering who I am.
So working through the Cancer Center, things changed essentially overnight. I was really proud about how everybody really stuck together as a team to make those changes. Now here a year later in the vaccination center, hoping that it's going to be over soon.